Alright, so I just got done watching Fear the Walking Dead. Um, and I'll say right off the bat, I did not like this episode. Um, you know, uh, Fear the Walking Dead has just became, it's just a show, right? It's not anything special. It's just passable for a zombie, for some zombie entertainment, right? It's not Walking Dead like special quality standards really at all. I think I understand that the majority of people that are still watching Fear the Walking Dead or World Beyond, although less people watch World Beyond than Fear, which is baffling to me. I think Fear, just because of Morgan, people watch it. Although people watch World Beyond for Rick stuff, but uh, you know, either way, I'm still on the boat that the majority of World Beyond has been more enjoyable to watch than Fear. This episode, it needed to be, it's another one that needed to be blended more. Sorry, there's noise in the background because my girlfriend's playing her games. It needs to be blended up more. This is a storyline I feel like we've done to death, of trying to pull somebody back from the brink of whatever. It's one big therapy session for Althea, which doesn't make sense. These characters are doing things that are behaving in ways that are just very strange, but they're simply doing that to draw out the story for the whole 40-minute run of the episode. They need to have shorter seasons, more blended episodes. I don't know, but this bullshit. This episode was just. It was a pain to watch, honestly. And I know you may be thinking, why are you doing Fear videos if you don't like the show? I'm passionate about Walking Dead, and that's why I enjoy talking about it. I can still not like it and still be passionate enough to enjoy talking about it and whatnot, right? But yeah, this episode was just okay. So yeah, we get cringy scenes with Althea spliced up in here with her and her girlfriend Isabel, where she's talking to the camera, and I just don't give a fuck about their relationship. They had one episode together. Althea has been, apparently the actress, she had a baby, is what I had heard, and so she had been in the show less, although I don't really think that makes her in the show any less than most of the other characters. Morgan is the only real staple who is around, sprinkled throughout episodes. I guess Strand kind of too. But yeah, other than that, each character mostly gets their own spotlight episode, back and forth, picking up. And by the time we're back to Althea, again, I don't care, about what's going on with Althea. I liked her back when her and Dwight were having their thing together, but that was about it. So yeah, I don't care about this story with her. It's just one of those check marks where they're like, okay, what do we gotta do? What storyline do we have out there? Okay, let's do this. As opposed to last episode, which I did enjoy, because whenever it came time for them to cycle around to that story, they had fun making that story, whereas this is just something that they're doing to do for the job, right? The job of writing it, if you understand what I mean. And yeah, it's not to say...
Backing off while you're filming allowed?
She usually says something silly in the video. She didn't get it in there. She got it in late, but there it is. It's a staple. And now I'm off track. Hated the fucking episode. Okay, back on track. I mean, like I didn't hate it. It's just passable, but it's yeah. Okay. Everyone is just scattered everywhere. Yeah. Okay. I did like that Morgan didn't recognize Al in the tank whenever he gets her from behind. And because she's got the thing on, it was like, okay, yeah, at least we're paying a little bit of attention to detail of what we're doing here. Just the whole plot of this episode, I'm thinking about just not even reading off my notes because this episode irritated me so bad. The whole plot of this, Althea wanted to get back, and I could be misunderstanding. I feel like this is about to go on like a rant episode, right? I could be misunderstanding. I do not always comprehend TV shows well. I'm watching a show right now, for example, The Americans. Pretty good show. But there's stuff in it that I don't understand, right? It's just doesn't click with me. But The Americans, that is a spy show with multiple layers to the government and things like that I just simply don't always know who they are or how it works. But this is very simple. This is very straightforward. I doubt that there's much of anything that I'm not understanding here. It's just that the characters are making it more complicated than what it is and what it needs to be for the sake of the fucking episode, right? So Althea wanted to get back to her girlfriend. She gets back to her girlfriend, can't be with her girlfriend because she wants to go off and film. I forget why she even started doing the filming in the first place. It has something to do with her brother, I guess. But she wants to go do that instead, even though she wanted back with her girlfriend for so long. And then her girlfriend's about to get killed, so then Al changes her mind to go back and help her. Why couldn't her girlfriend just go with her while she films the tapes? It's such an emotional therapy thing in Althea where these characters are. The dialogue isn't too bad, honestly, but it's still just you see my problem with this. If I'm misunderstanding it, okay, then explain it to me in the comments. I'm completely fine with being wrong. I hope that I am, and I hope this isn't this big bullshit. I mean, hell, maybe there was some detail with Althea in the past where all this bullshit makes sense, but again, her character is so small, sprinkled in there, to give a whole episode about it, Okay, let's try to get back on my notes here. I don't miss anything. There was a funny line from Morgan. Morgan's being pretty sassy and a little bit like how the audience should be on this, where he's like, Althea says, "They took my camera, Morgan," and Morgan says, "Good, maybe that'll help you see what's right in front of your face." Right. I don't believe that the CRM would miss as many fucking shots as they missed in this episode. Jesus Christ. Just look at them, they're fucking military to the teeth. Yeah, okay. No, CRM not that threatening. They should have at least just made it one CRM soldier versus two, because this is just crazy. I mean, I do like how they get out of some situations, I guess, but still, it's just right. Morgan has a line in here where Althea helped him find a whole lot of people that he cares about. Find them as if he didn't just leave a whole fucking community of people that he cared about. As if these were the first people that he found that he cared about. Okay. Another line from Sassy Morgan where he tells Grace, don't expect an answer from her about any of that because Althea's not talking about this CRM shit, as if she even really knows anything about the CRM, because I don't think Isabel's told her, or maybe she has. I don't know. Some of this shit just happened off screen between the two of them. Apparently they had a lot of time to spend together before the bomb went off, which it seemed to me like they got in the helicopter right at the last second before the bomb went off. But maybe I'm confused. Maybe Althea wasn't there with the helicopter people. I don't know. But okay. So and they left Mo, the baby. I'm not very familiar with babies. I have a niece, but that's I don't think that you can just leave babies like that. But okay, maybe the baby was safer at the submarine. But yeah, I don't think that you can just leave them. Cringy line from Althea: "I won't let you sacrifice yourself like she did for me." Talking whenever she tricks Morgan and Grace, at that point I would just be like, all right, fuck you, Althea, bye, you're crazy, there's so many other people out there that we could be worrying about right now other than you. But she's, I mean, it wasn't all cringy dialogue here. I do like from Althea's perspective that she would put them and their baby first. I'm way out of focus. But still, I did not like I did not like the whole cringy line there where she's connecting it to what fucking Isabel did for her. Okay, there was a funny line there from Daniel where Daniel's like, "Why are you recording me?" Ruben Blades is just along for the ride. He should have been the main character at this point. And what's her name? Fucking girl who's been in it since season 3, but nah, they're in the background for some reason. Okay, so then we get the cannon thing, the stunt. Althea practicing it, I guess, was cool, but it was pretty impractical, to be honest, because she does it for practice, and then you're just going to draw a bunch of zombies or CRM people to you, okay. And then the CRM new radiation gear that they have, I guess, is cool. I think it's an alteration to their costume, the gas mask. I was gonna let Morgan get killed. I was like, yeah, whenever she was on the mic, she was really about to let Morgan get killed for this chick that she's known for like 2 days, I think. Probably in the grand scheme of things, it's been about 2 days, 3 days. Whenever the CRM soldiers had them, I did like the way Morgan got out of it, the little alteration between him and the CRM guy and the truck coming. That was kind of cool. Morgan like pushed his finger off the trigger or something, or put the safety on real quick, and they zoomed in on that, which was cool. I guess, but still, Morgan and Grace shouldn't have made it out of this. They should have pulled the trigger like already, plot armor, right? But that's fine. I guess it was cool how they made it out of it. I hope Morgan and Grace's relationship grows on me, because it does seem like it's here to stay. And Morgan restarting his family, kind of cool to see him come full circle, I guess. But I was okay with Grace, and then they did the whole she lost her baby, and she became kind of a crazy bitch. I get mourning over something like that, but they made her a little bit annoying. So I do hope that they make her more likable again. If she's going to be attached to, a main character like Morgan for the foreseeable future. Okay, the cannonball shit where it blew up the CRM soldiers, it just looks silly. It did. I'm not familiar if a cannonball will do this or not. I've seen war movies, and I know they'll hit and like rip off limbs and whatnot, but I don't know that it would have hit the two of them. Maybe it would, but it just looks silly the way it hit the two of them dead on and blew both of them up. Maybe if it was just one of them, but two of them at the same time, it seemed a little silly to me. But I do know cannonballs are obviously very, very powerful. Although it wasn't a cannonball, it was like a rock. She put like a rock in there. Is that how they work? I thought it was like a cannonball. I don't know. I'm being more critical because I'm just not liking this one, right? Let's see. So Al is going to join the CRM. They're going to go after the CRM and pursue what their story is, I guess, is what her and Isabel are going to do. They're going to pursue the people who are pursuing them. So they're just going to clash, or they're going to run away, or Althea will never be seen again. Another character that's just in the wind because the actress wanted out. I don't know. Maybe we'll see her in the Rick movies, if the movies even happen. Or maybe Andrew Lincoln is looking at the current state of the majority of the Walking Dead franchise and like, I got out whenever I should have. I don't want to hate on it so bad, but I mean, you can't admit that it couldn't be better in a lot of ways. The Isabel actress came back. I was expecting her not to be back because they didn't have her in any of the Owl footage, which I don't know if that was intentional or not. All things considering, after how much I did not like this episode, the next episode actually looks really good. And the showrunner had some funny comments after the fact. He said this marks her last appearance this season, Althea, so maybe they're leaving it open so she can come back if she wants to, I'm sure. But it marks her last appearance. Wasn't this also her first appearance this season? Maybe she was just in one other scene. But yeah, so that's what I got. I know I was super negative on this one, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. So if you have a different opinion, you liked it, whatever, that's fine. Just let me know. And all right. I'm going to do my World Beyond review next. Check it out. People need to give World Beyond a chance, because I'm telling you, I enjoyed watching it more than I enjoyed watching this shit. But next episode of Fearless Gate, so we'll see. I just wish we were done with episodes like this, I really do. Just splice it up, condense the season. I don't know, but this was just some rambling, drawn-out bullshit for the most part. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.